at the Ryder Cup in September. Some news with the addendum that came out this week, where European captain Luke Donald has agreed to an addendum to allow a captain to step in if Keegan Bradley is playing in the matches, setting Keegan up to be a playing captain. What do you think of this latest development?
I just have to laugh. The unnecessary complications that the U.S. is doing here, kind of from the moment they named Keegan Bradley the captain. I mean, at the time, I swear I was on your show or some show on the Golf Channel going, yeah, but what happens if he's going to be playing? And that could be a big problem. And logistics are going to be a nightmare because both playing and captaining involves so much that you can't do both. I thought it was silly at the time. Just let Keegan be a captain in 10 years or 6 years or something. And now here we are. The situation is coming. And instead of saying, well, you know what? We've made the decision. Keegan's playing great. He's going to be on the team. Let's get someone else as captain. Maybe he can even, keep the honorary captain title, but let somebody else like Furyk or Snedeker or whoever, let them make the decisions. No, now we've got to do the thing where, we're going to have the new captain come in from the bullpen, but only when Keegan's playing, and then he's going to be back in the captain's chair. This is not going to go well, right? America could still win. I'm not saying this is going to make them lose. I'm just saying it is a wildly contrived thing. It's like if you want to catch a mouse, instead of just, using a mouse poison, doing the thing from Mousetrap. It's like, no, just use the mouse poison. Do the very, very simple thing. Don't overcomplicate this. But I don't know, something in the American DNA this time, they just want to make it as messy as possible. And it seems like a very bad idea to me.
I guess at the end of the day, the simple question is, Shane, is Team USA stronger with Keegan Bradley playing as part of that 12-strong team? That's what it comes down to. Yes or no? What do you think?
I think probably yes. I think he would be a good captain, but I think the guys to step in for him would be equal, if not maybe a little better, because they have some experience. And I think he is one of the 12 guys you want on the team. I think he's ranked 10th now in the standings. He's not an integral must-have player, but he is, when you're going down the list, he is one of the next guys you want to have. If he weren't captain, he would make the team anyway. So I know you said yes or no. That's a long answer. Yes.
Better sports story. And we're going to go the Monday after the Ryder Cup right now, and you get to write the ultimate Ryder Cup recap story. Keegan, as playing captain, leads the U.S. team to a thrilling victory, or Luke Donald wins on the road, becomes the first European captain to go back-to-back in what is one of the hardest things to do in all of sport, and that's to win a road Ryder Cup, and not only to do that, but to do it in New York.
Well, I'm one of those people who thinks the next important Ryder Cup result is going to be when a road team wins. And so for me, no matter it's this year or next year, the road team winning is the better story, because we've entered an era where not only does the home team win, the home team wins by a lot. And it hasn't been that fun, really. I mean, it's been over on Friday morning really, really consistently. So I think the better story is Europe winning. The back-to-back captain thing, that would be, a nice little wrinkle. But for me, ultimately goes back to, can the home team actually lose this thing? And I'm not so sure.
Yeah, and I mean, the only home team loss was a miracle at Medina in the past 20 years, and that took a thrilling comeback by Europe. So it has become quite lopsided for the home teams, but that's the drama that's going to build up until September in New York at Bethpage. Shane, always great to get your perspective here on all things golf.